Hi, I'm Loren and I am the founder and teacher of Intentional Acting, and this is my first between the scenes acting tip. My intention today is to give you something that will make your next take even better than your first. So I'm starting with yesterday. I was on a teleseminar and I was being interviewed as the acting coach, and I found myself. I was a little nervous. I didn't know what to expect because I'd never done this sort of thing. I'd never been interviewed on a teleseminar. I'd given it teleseminars, but I hadn't been interviewed. So I found myself right out of the gate a little trying too hard and trying to make sure I said everything I needed to say, trying to show off a little bit probably. And I just found myself really trying too hard and showing a little bit too much. And I wasn't connecting to the person who was interviewing me at all. And I found the conversation wasn't really going well, and I could sense that it wasn't off to a good start. And then I stopped and I had to breathe. I said, "Breathe, Loren." And I breathed, and then I thought, "Oh, I got to connect to her." And I just started listening to what she was asking me and what she was saying and connecting to her and really trying to have a conversation with her rather than worrying about getting all this stuff done, making sure people knew all these things about the 9 questions and me. And all of a sudden the scene, I say, but the call just started to really take off. And it turned out to be a really great interview, a really great call. So, and I got off and I realized I had just used my own technique as what I teach my actors, which is, we go in there, an actor will go in there to audition, or I'll go in there to audition, and what I want is to show that I can do the job. I want you to like me. I want to prove that I can do this. I want to get all those lines out. I want to do everything that I planned that I have to do, that the scene requires, and do it right. And when I'm doing that, I'm not connecting to the person across from me. I'm not listening. If it's a reader or if it's a monologue, even the imaginary person, I'm not connecting to them, and I'm not listening, and I'm not in the moment. And then that voice in the back of my head is telling me that's good, that's not working. But when I'm connected to the other person, making them the most important person in the scene, then the scene just flows. And I'm listening, and I'm in the moment, and then there's all these great new discoveries, and it works. It works every single time. So in your next audition or in your scene work, make sure you're listening. If you find yourself not listening, you're not connecting, stop, take a moment, breathe. It can be a split second of a moment to connect to that other person and make them the most important person in the scene.